I'm Lisa Loewski reporting at the Navy base San Diego, where we're watching the Orion spacecraft offloaded off of the USS Anchorage after making what's being called a picture-perfect test flight and recovery.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
We had to be in the right place. Mission Control had to send Orion to us. It's just an amazing accomplishment, an amazing feat, and to have it go off exactly the way we all planned it, it's just an amazing accomplishment, and I give all the credit to the teams.
Picture perfect. NASA's recovery director says he's still beaming with pride of Orion's performance on Friday.
Just to think about the fact that it was on a rocket, top of a rocket in Florida in the morning, and in the afternoon it was sitting in the well deck of the Anchorage.
NASA's spacecraft traveled 3,600 miles above the Earth, withstanding 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Reaching peak altitude, again, this dramatic view of the limb of the Earth.
None of which, he says, would have been possible without teamwork and the help of the 435-man crew of the USS Anchorage, who have been training for a year just for Friday.
We had our divers in the water, so you see just everything about the Navy. We had helicopters in the air flying around, all manned by Navy personnel. So it fills you with a lot of pride for your country and for the Navy to see that we're back into manned spaceflight, and we're going to go back to deep space and be a part of that.
Success. This mission was awesome, right from the get-go.
NASA astronaut Sunny Williams says this will change the space exploration game as we know it.
We needed to launch this vehicle, have it do its laps around the planet and go pretty far away from our planet, a lot higher than the International Space Station is, and come back and land and pick it up. This proves a whole lot of different things for us. It's going to give us a whole lot of data to create the next generation of spacecraft, similar to this one that's going to take humans farther than low Earth orbit.
All the data from Friday's flight will be used to eventually put people into deep space as early as 2021. And eventually people on Mars in the 2030s. Williams, who's been on 2 space missions in her lifetime, says she's got a pretty big job reporting back to Houston on how to improve the Orion for the future of space travel.
How would it be like for crewmen who have been in space for a long time? Would they be able to be fine living in that spacecraft as it's landed in the ocean and floating for a little while?
NASA officials say the next thing they're going to do is a little bit of maintenance work on the Orion spacecraft before loading it on a truck and sending it back to the Kennedy Space Center. They say that trip should take anywhere from 10 to 12 days before they get it there and begin to study it for future flights. Reporting at Navy base San Diego, I'm Lisa Loewski for Time Warner Cable News.